I'll tell you this. I'm not going
College
to
football playoff is here.
the
The
Packers
long
in
regular
here.
season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. Bringing sports college football. I'm
Yeah, man.
joined by Kirk Street.
Love having an anti-Semitic friend.
Let's not wait any
Love
longer.
it.
Kickoff team is out there.
Hey, can't even tell if he's serious with the joke. I bet he's serious, which really concerns me.
Kickoff, little
Good luck.
to hand.
Good luck, anyways. Yeah, oh, are you checking out my team? I bet that's what it is. Or are you starting someone else? Ooh, actually, let me make sure my stuff is set up. There's some rando. They can hand us as long as it's okay. As long as it's him, we're good.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
I can make a party. There.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception. And you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Sooners will line up now. It's first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route and catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here we go. Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his man. It's low. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route man. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
They're setting out to try to PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moving away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Punt over the middle. It's Sategna. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's a huge loss.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
It's third and a mile. Dropping back to throw. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Could take it all the way. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask from the defense here.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum up and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team has brought that after just a short return. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. So, Kirk, as we break the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Bringing pressure. How can you believe that we dropped the ball? You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Nelson. Short throw complete to the tight end. And wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The ball is picked off.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes a quick catch. It's out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stills.
To the air, it's Dampier. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Ducks bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Has the first down, is still going. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Oklahoma. There was no catching him that time. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Turn starts inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Oregon Ducks will take over. First and 10.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. We're going to put together a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Dampier. That's reeled in. It's Harris. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line, set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense zapped with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The A team puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nelson. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
20 play called on 3rd and short. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, it looked like they might have picked up the first down, but this defense not giving up on that play, jars the ball loose from that running back and picks up a nice turnover.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The shotgun running play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Let's go.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Single, single. Black 18.
Trying to find room. It's Harris. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down after that previous play.
Black 14. Set.
The back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. The field goal is good. And tack on 3 more that'll finish off the third quarter of play. And Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance of an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
This flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's caught. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. retakes the field. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll stop the ball at the 40.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll hand it off. No way to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? This defense makes some adjustments to get a stop. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He's sticked in front of that boy. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The pass rush closing in. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Brings up second down.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. So at the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's caught. It's Sategna. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Now they call a run. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're going to run it. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
To throw, it's Nelson. It's a quick grab. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Pounding away with the run game. And the Sooners pick up enough for a first down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
He's now second and goal.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. The pocket broken down. Loose football. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
That is the last thing this offense wanted to see. They're holding on to a slim lead, and they fumbled away with plenty of time for a game-winning drive going the other way.
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. A new set of downs after that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Dropping back. It's Dampier. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up third down.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on first down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now at third down and long on their side of the 50.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. Across the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, what a big-time run here by this quarterback. Does a good job of getting the first down, and he gets out of bounds to save himself. Here we are, critical moment in this game, and the quarterback's delivering.
Looking to throw it on first down. Sure hands. It's more. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Oregon. They've taken the lead with time running down.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator.
is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moving away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Caught over the middle, it's Robinson. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marking. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
That's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And now the defense able to bring him down. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for him. Touchdown, Sooners! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did